everybody, hope you're all keeping safe. Welcome back, and we're here to take you through a very quick run through of the proceedings of Action Darts, the Charity Cup, over the last couple of days. It kicked off on Wednesday, 2 matches on Wednesday evening and 2 matches on Thursday evening. Some of the best youth players in the game given a platform to show their skills in the lockdown period. Plenty of darts going on, but we feel maybe not quite so much for the youth, particularly streamed events during this time. So there's been a platform arranged by Action Darts, and we're here to run through the results and what was seen over the last couple of days in the Action Darts Charity Cup. The first game up on the Wednesday evening around 7 o'clock was Brad Phillips against Charlie Mamby, and that actually finished 8-0 to Mamby from West Yorkshire, from near Huddersfield. He's a former BDO World Masters finalist, lost to Keane Barry on that occasion. Brad Phillips, a winner on the JDC Tour, multiple times European Open winner in the JDC as well, but an 83 average from Mamby, 2 12 darters in that and a ton checkout. I mean, at the time, watching his checkout, it seemed like he wasn't going to miss, and it really was an accomplished performance from Mamby, just 16 years of age, and he's through into the second round with an 8-0 win over Brad Phillips. The second game on the Wednesday evening was Killian Heffernan against Cummings, an all-Irish tie. Both players have obviously represented their country in the likes of the JDC World Cup. Cummings, a former JDC European Open runner-up, should I say, lost to Brad Phillips a couple of years back. And Killian Heffernan made a BDO World Youth Final, a very accomplished player himself, and he was the player to runaway winner in that particular contest. We were taken all the way to a deciding leg, so the match finishing 8-7 to Killian with a 73 average. A couple of 180s for Sean, none for Killian in that match, but 16 ton plus scores. The consistency of Killian Heffernan was what won the game for the Irishman. There were 2 more games coming up on the Thursday evening, and that was Robin Berger against Nathan Kerr, and then Lennon Craddock against Freddy Francis. In the first game of the evening, Nathan Kerr started off brilliantly, a 180 in the first leg, and he looked going strong very early on. An early lead, of course, for the Lancashire thrower. The first man to hit a 9-darter in the JDC, holds the record average over there as well. But unfortunately for him, timing would be a big part of that match, and Robin Berger had all of it. I mean, he took out those small combination finishes, sort of from around 60 to 80, maybe even up to around 100. He took them out with 1 dart on the double pretty much every time, and actually had around a 44 average, 44% should I say, on the doubles, as well as an 82 average. So, I mean, you can't complain with performances like that. Consistency is the key with these sort of things, and unfortunately for Nathan, that's what the slightly older 20-year-old Robin Berger had for him on that night. The second game, as I previously mentioned, Freddy Francis against Lennon Craddock, 2 players that have played plenty of times in the JDC system, and are now both 18 years old and meeting in the Action Darts Charity Cup. It was Freddy who started the quicker. Lennon was, I'm sure by his own admission, pretty poor in the first couple of legs, but he soon picked up the scoring, and he actually finished the night with 4 180s, I believe. Yeah, 4 180s and a couple of 177s, I believe, in that match as well. The scoring from Lennon was probably the best we've seen in the Action Darts Charity Cup so far. Shame the consistency wasn't there, otherwise the average would have been much higher than the 74 that he did average. Freddie was sort of drifting in and out of the contest. Some legs he hit a couple of 15 darters, I believe, where his scoring was tip-top, but unfortunately for Freddie, consistency, we mentioned that word once again, wasn't quite there, and Lennon just about had enough to get over the line. 8-5, maybe should have been a little bit closer. Would have been nice to see it go to a deciding leg at 7-all, but unfortunately Freddie not able to quite get the job done. So there's your 4 results from the first week of action in the Action Dart Charity Cup. There'll be plenty more coming up next week and the following 2 weeks as well, as we reach the climax on the 18th of June. That's a Thursday evening. Scheduled for 8 o'clock, the final, that is. So go over to Action Darts and their YouTube channel, hit the subscribe. There's free streamed action coming up over the next 3 weeks, and you will not want to miss it.